so now we're going to do another example of solving trig equations. So let's go. I'm going to use a different expansion this time, just for practice, just so you can see the different ways of doing them. So this becomes k sine x cos alpha plus k cos x sine alpha. Okay, and you get your coefficients just as before. So cos x alpha is going to be minus root 3, and then this is going to just be 1. So k is going to be equal to root 3 squared, which is 3, 1 squared, which is 1. So this is going to be 2, and then alpha is going to be equal to tan inverse of 1 over root 3. Remember, now we're working in radians. Okay, so put that in your calculator, or you may well spot this as one of your exact angles. It's 30 degrees or pi over 6. But okay, let's look at the quadrants. A, S, T. So for sine, it's going to be positive here and here, and for cos, well, it's not going to be positive there or there, so it's going to be here and here. Okay, so we're working in the second quadrant here. For A is going to be equal to pi minus pi over 6, which is equal to 5 pi over 6. So we then are left with 2 sine x plus 5 pi over 6 is equal to -1. That's from the equation. Okay, so what we're going to do is get this 2 to the other side. So sine x plus 5 pi over 6 equal to -1 over 2. Okay, so back to the quadrant again. What quadrants are we going to be working with? Well, this is a negative sine value, so sine is negative in this quadrant and in this quadrant. So what is a sine of 30 degrees? Oh, sorry, sine of 1 over 2. Well, again, it's an exact angle, so it's going to be pi over 6, right? So, but it's not pi over 6 here. Remember, it's going to be pi minus pi over 6 and 2 pi minus pi over 6. This is from here and here. Okay, so we're going to be working these out from here. So what will that be? That will be 7 no, what am I about? It's pi plus here, so 7 pi over 6, and this will be 11 pi over 6. So back here we're left with x plus 5 pi over 6 is equal to 7 pi over 6 and 11 pi over 6. So move the 5 pi over 6 over, so you're left with x is equal to 2 pi over 6 and 6 pi over 6, which simplifies down to pi over 3 and pi. Okay, so those are your two answers there. Let me just I'll just bring up the graph. Like in the question, 2 sine x plus 5 pi over 6 here. When is equal to -1? Well, pi over 3 and pi -1. Okay, it's when this graph is equal to that value, twice. Okay.